Day, Archangel Uriel, put me in the divine flow, put me in divine alignment with truth, clarity, wisdom, guidance, insight, knowledge, and understanding from the Most High God. Archangel Raphael, open our hearts, our eyes, our ears, and our minds to the truth, clarity, wisdom, and guidance of our Father God who art in heaven. May I only speak the words to God's people that elevate, impact, encourage, uplift, motivate, and inspire them every day and in every way. And in Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Oh, let do it. Great morning. Great morning, great morning, great morning, great people. How are y'all doing this morning? Welcome to this morning's message, y'all. I hope you're doing well. I hope your Thursday has started off fantastic. It is Thursday already. Could y'all believe it? It is Thursday already. Welcome to this morning's message, y'all. Y'all come in, like the live, share the love, drop something in the chat that you're grateful for when you come in the door. Okay. Drop something in chat that you're grateful for this morning. Let's get in the flow of abundance. Let's get in the flow of abundance in this thing this morning. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're going to see. We're going to try something out today. I'm going to see how I like it. Oh, I like it like that. I like it like that. Y'all heard that? I don't know who sang the song. Child, I don't know. That's what I had felt in my spirituals. Method. Did I ever tell y'all I'm addicted to powder? Don't be no hater. Don't you be no hater. Y'all probably been talking about me, huh? Because y'all could see the powder be in my bosoms. Who country word is that? What is a bosom? Who made it up? Anyway, I'm back. Who made up bosom? First of all, I ain't never used my, I ain't never called the girl. I ain't never called my credentials. Not none of them no bosom. I ain't never said that. I don't think we say that no more. There's somebody, grandmama and them, calling their credentials a bosom. Anyway, I'm back. Great morning. Great morning. Great morning. Great people. Child, don't nobody call their credentials no bosoms. How you even spell it? How you spell bosom? How to spell it? Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Callie Fox. Good morning, Honey One. Great morning. How y'all feeling this morning? What they saying? How is how what? What? Child, I couldn't even have read that. Pamela checking in on the YT side of the street. Great morning to Shay and the community. I'm grateful that my husband was able to fix the issues with my car. Come on, husband. Come on, husband. Talking about that Terranium. Wasn't that word old? That one of them old antique words. Don't nobody say that. That's somebody, grandmama Nia. It might be mine. Is that you, Earl? Child, I ain't never heard you say no bosom. Anyway, they saying some fancy word. Is it another word that's fancy that sound like it's French or something? Decolletage, something. What? I ain't never heard that word. Decolletage, ducolletage. I don't know. Husband, child. Who got y'all got husbands? What y'all was doing? Child, that what's it called? Somebody, is this a real word, y'all? Or that y'all just making that up? Is it a word called decla something? Decolletage, the cluck or something, Taj. Would it talk about the bosoms? Child, them husbands. I'm gonna have me a husband one of these days. He out there somewhere. I don't know where him at. It's a real word, child. Somebody tell me how to spell it. Somebody drop it in the chat. Good morning, Tori. Good morning, y'all. Come in, like the live, share the love. Yeah, one day I'm gonna have a husband. I ain't. He out there somewhere. Hey, husband, what you was doing? Love you, love you. I don't know. You think he watched my show? He should. He gonna be on here. He gonna have to talk to the people now. He'll be on here. Hey, husband, what you was doing? No, I can't talk. Decola, child, it's a real word. Y'all have meant it. Child, it's a real word. Decola, decolletage. How do you say that? Somebody spell it out. I need some pronunciations. Okay, I'm back. Don't be judging me. I don't even know why we was talking about people's bosoms this morning. Oh, because y'all could probably see my powder. I ever told y'all I'm addicted to powder, and one day when I get me a whole lot of money, probably when I don't have I got money to blow. Drop that in the chat. We receive it. We got money to blow. I'm gonna get me a whole little one of them little kiddie pools, and I'm gonna fill it up with baby powder, and then I'm gonna put me on a respirator because I got to still be able to breathe and stuff. I'm about to get rid of this app. Cause if it just keep on doing what it want to do, y'all, and it's stressing me out. Good morning, Tori. Good morning, Chris Curls. Good morning, Jamila. Good morning. We could drop that. Ain't what we talking about this morning, but we could drop that in the chat. Let's get in the flow of abundance. I got money to blow. Okay, y'all drop something in the chat that you're grateful for this morning. It's gonna be good. What we gonna talk about today? Y'all ready? Y'all got y'all favorite adult beverage? Um, we got a good message this morning. The Lord been giving me a lot of revelationals over the past couple of days and guess what we're going to be talking about? Good morning, Colleen. Good morning. Grateful for life. Indeed and amen. Ain't it a beautiful thing? I'm grateful for y'all coming in, tapping in with me this morning for the message. We're going to get motivated, inspired. We're going to go have a great and amazing day. Today is an amazing day. I need to start doing that at 7 o'clock. Boom. Oh, let's do it. Let's get to the message. Today is an amazing day, and great and amazing things are going to happen for us today. We believe it, we receive it. Okay, we believe it, we receive it. Okay, my apartment and cars, my health, my beauty, you better say it. Okay, congratulations to all of that, and may you be blessed with even more. Cece says, I'm grateful for my journey. Ain't it a beautiful thing? Even the hard parts. We grateful for even the hard parts. Okay, grateful for a new day, grateful for renewal, grateful for new opportunities, grateful for clarity. That's what I was grateful for this morning. Y'all drop this in the chat before we do. Child, look, that's what they were talking about. It was low. Y'all couldn't even see it. If you was on the YT side of the street, it probably looked like I ain't even got on no clothes on it. I got clothes on. I got myself covered up. Y'all so funny. Child, I don't even know how to say that word. Anyway, I'm big. Grateful for my journey. Indeed and amen. Guess what we gonna talk? We gonna be talking about journeys today. Drop this in the chat. I'm focused. Whoo, I'm focused. Okay, I'm focused. That's what we're talking about today. I'm focused. Okay. Um, the thing about it is we finna get focused, okay, and we finna get coffee and community first. I'm finna see what y'all was doing. This how I'm finna do it. Who want to come up here and tell me what you got going on for your day? Go ahead and put some. That's how. Oh, we didn't tell y'all. Was y'all on here yesterday when I found out that I know how to that people can come up here and come talk and tell us about their day? Let's get a little coffee and community. If you would like to come up and share with us what you was doing for a little coffee and community this morning. True Beauty is in the building. We just decided to add this yesterday. I'm going to start calling people up so y'all can tell us about your day. Hey, honey, what you was doing? Good morning. What you was doing, child? Well, we're absolutely going to pray for that for you. The thing about it is sometimes you just got to go through your feelings, right? Sometimes life it just I want this is what I want your mantra to be for today. First of all, thank you for coming up and thank you for sharing that with us. We're sending you so much love, light, and healing energy. This is what your mantra I want your mantra to be all day today. No matter what's going on right now in your life, I want you all and y'all drop this in the chat and give True Beauty some support. Everything is always working out for me. everything is always working out for me. I know it may not seem like it now. I know it don't we don't always have all the answers, but if you whatever's happening, everything is always working out for me. No, you're not going to know how to fix everything immediately. You may not know exactly how it's going to work out, but that's where your faith comes in, and you just have to know. If you don't know nothing else, just know that everything is always working out for you. Okay, dearest one. Thank you for coming up, and I hope that helps. Um, and we're sending you so much love. And yes, you're going to get lit. You're going to get turned up over here and get some good energy and hopefully help you feel better this morning. Okay. You're welcome, dearest one. Love you. Yes, y'all. Everything is always working out for us. Everything is always working out. That is something that I am absolutely, even I tell myself that every morning. Because let me just tell y'all, like, we real over here, right? Life be lifing. And mind y'all, I just found out we just decided to start doing this coffee and community. So if you want to come up and share, if you want to hop on for coffee and community and just come up and share what you got going on. This is what the community is about. And this is also our opportunity to lift somebody up, to lift True Beauty up, to let her know that she has a community who's here to lift her up, to encourage her, to help support her, and to let her know, like, y'all, like, you gonna be all right, shawty. Right? It may not seem like that because sometimes life be overwhelming. There's not a single person, there's not a single one of us who hasn't had an experience that just felt like we weren't going to get through. But I promise you're going to get through. And the more, and as long as you keep praying and keep believing and keep setting the seeds, remember faith deposits, like we talked about yesterday, you're going to start to receive the answers, and you're going to be like, man, I can't even believe it, because everything is always working out for us. Okay. Yes. Say that, Pamela. True Beauty. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. But it's normal for us to go through our processes. You got to. It's gonna get the hardest before you elevate. Somebody said something similar to that. It may have been in the Discord community this morning. Like, it gets the hardest before you elevate. It gets the hardest before you elevate. So sending you so much love, light, and healing energy, dearest one. Be uplifted, be encouraged, and know that we are supporting you. We are here for you, and you, of course, are already a part of the TU community as well. Okay, so thank you for coming up. Thank you for sharing that with us, and we love you for that. And we're sending you so much love, light, and healing energy. Okay. Um, just decided to do that this morning. I didn't know how we were going to work that in, but in the morning times when we do coffee and community, y'all, I'm gonna start having some of y'all come up, and just share what you got going on, good or bad, what you got going on, what's happening, what it dooski booski, so we can just start with. So if you need some support, let us uplift you, let us send you some positive energy. We can't fix it for you, of course, but we can let you know that you're supported as you're going through your journey, right? So everybody needs to know that. Everybody needs to know that this too shall pass. It's always working out. It's darkest before dawn. Thank y'all. It's darkest before dawn. That's what I just heard in my spirituals, and I've heard that before. First of all, y'all, I was finna have to, because the way it was trying to take me out. It was trying to take me out right there in that little spot. Oh my gosh, in heaven. Okay, I'm back. Baby, my whole little head was what? Beside itself. I'm back. Um, I'm focused. I'm focused. So let me look. I still let me see. Does anybody want to come up and talk about what they're focused on? We gonna get this. Gonna be so fun. I'm so excited. Um, or your lack of focus. There's a purpose to this, and I'll talk about that in a little bit. And while we're talking about we're focused, and you got to but you got to request it. Now, don't ask me how to request it, because I don't know, but it's some button that you can push, and then you can come up and you can, yes, and that way there is child. Look, my honey bunnies. Can I just say shout out to the TU community, because they always gonna come through, represent. We're gonna do the multi-guest kind of towards the end. I'm just gonna do individuals. Child, what you was doing? Good morning, honey. What you was doing, child? Not struggling, child. Mhm. Mhm. You will. Well, thank you, honey. One and one. Y'all know the goal is always to come up when you come over here, man. We just want to be empowered. And it's why I come on in the mornings, because you need that motivation, you need that inspiration to go throughout, to make just to sometimes to just help you through the day. You need to be surrounded by positive energy. And this is even us being here is setting an intention, y'all, that we're going to have a great and amazing day in purpose and on purpose. I pop positive energy, right? Positive energy in purpose on purpose. And so thank you so much for that, dear Swan. I'm so grateful to be able to provide a platform to do that. That's always the goal. Because don't get it twisted, y'all. Like, I be needing this too. I want to say this for people who don't think, like, don't get it twisted. I got my days, I got my moments. So I need this exchange of energy just like y'all need it. Does that make sense? I need to come on here and get uplifted, because just like True Beauty said, life be life and sometimes. And when you trying to, like, for me, y'all know what I got going on. Y'all know I'm out here trying to entrepreneur. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to grow. I'm trying to do all the things that God has told me to do. And as well as coming on here and making sure, like, man, but I still, because let me tell you, last night I had a moment. I got out the shower. I started crying. I told Mom, I was like, Mom, I'm tired. Like, I was like, I'm tired. And I try not to come on here and really push that. But at the same time, I realized yesterday that I just needed to have a good cry. I just needed to release that energy. And so even this morning, I was kind of sluggish, and I was just like, you know what? I was like, man, I got people to motivate this morning. I got people to lift up this morning. Like, the Lord gave me a job to do. And I had to tell, and that's why it's so easy for me to come on and say, True Beauty, man, I feel you, dog. Like, I feel you. But I also know that everything is always working out for me. And whenever I start to feel like, like, man, it ain't going, I don't know. I come on here with y'all, and immediately it's like I just get back focused. It's like, okay, I'm back. Drop that in the chat. Okay, I'm back. Like, okay, I remember. Okay, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, I'm back, Lord. Like, I had a moment, but okay, I'm back. And so that's why I say that a lot, y'all, because I be done went somewhere else, whether I'm giving messages or my energy be throwed. I'll be like, okay, I'm back, because you just like that shake back to self, right? And so I'm always, so just know, like, even with what Cherie said, that uplifts me, that gives me energy, that makes me like, okay, listen, because I was, like I say, I was sluggish this morning. I ain't even really start moving around till right at 5 o'clock. And so I was like, okay, I got to get it together. Come on here, and immediately my energy shifts, because it's the energy knowing that we're coming in to celebrate each other, uplift each other, positive energy, positive vibes, and to help each other get through whatever challenges that we are going through. Okay, so all it do is, thank you, dearest one. I'm so grateful, y'all. I'm so grateful that the things that we're doing, the things that the Lord has blessed me to just show y'all, like, yes, we get up and we journal and we meditate, and, just whatever you need to do to just get yourself in the flow. This we journal, we meditate, and as soon as I start doing that, it's like, okay, boom, let me turn on some personal development. Sometimes I turn on some music. Like, what do you need to do in the morning to get your spirituals in order, right? So we want to make sure that we're doing that. We always want whatever you need to do. And if you're not doing nothing, then this is the time to implement something. If you're not, come journal and meditate with us in the Facebook group. Come, you're over here, so you gonna get some love, light, and healing energy. You gonna get it, okay? You gonna get it. And so why? Because we need that, because this may be the only escape. Come on, God. You realize that this is even an escape for us. But do you realize how positive this escape is? Where you can take them couple moments of this day, whether you tap in for a minute, where you're here for the whole 2 hours that I be live, right? Roughly, because I've be on about 2 hours. Do you realize that this is a positive escape? Remember, some of us we used to use vices. We used to go use negative escapes. And now we've transformed. Come on, TU. Now we've transformed, elevated, and we're aligning with positive energy. And this is an escape, and it's positive, and it's inspiring, and it's motivating us to be like, man, I can take this. I can handle this. I got a team behind me. I got the community team. Come on, community team. That was bars. I got the community team behind me, because everybody over here, you're not by yourself, right? We're in alignment with each other. So we're here to uplift each other. And so just know you got a team behind you. You got a whole community team behind you. So you ain't by yourself. Okay. Come on, community team. I don't know. It just came out, but I love it. And I love it. Yeah. Yeah. You got hundreds on the table, 20s on the not that wasn't it. Shout out Jeezy and I'm back. Come on, community team. So look, that's what we talking about today. I just learned how to do this today, but we gonna do this, okay, in the morning. So you can, a couple of y'all can come up, and a little later on, once we get through to the message, I'm gonna have some of y'all come up at the end, and you can give your reflections. We focused, okay, and I like it. Y'all see evolution. Things are evolving. Now let me talk about focus, because we got a scripture for that, okay. Grab your handy dandy Bible if you are a Bible. You, everybody who ain't got no Bible in here, you better have one. Who ain't got no Bible? Y'all better have y'all a Bible. Y'all ain't got no word. Y'all got to get the word now. If you ain't got one, go use my Amazon link on my and get this Bible. It's amazing, okay? It's amazing, okay? Yes, we're going to do a reflection afterward, after the message. So go get you a Bible. If you ain't got the Bible, go download you a Bible app. You better do something. Let's go to the book of Proverbs this morning. So, and I'm going to explain why all of this is coming through as we get ready to tap in. Y'all like the live, share the love. Drop something in the chat that you're grateful for. Let's get back in the flow of abundance, right? We're in the book of Proverbs today, Proverbs 4. So let me give a little preface for this. Focus, okay? I want to get the women of color. I ain't never heard of that, child. I ain't never heard of that one, but that sounds good. Y'all know I like journal. You know what? I got distracted again. Stay focused. You right. So look, Proverbs. So as the Lord, he gave me, he was like focused. So let me tell y'all how this is coming about, because I'm going to just go ahead and tell y'all what's happening, right? So y'all know that I am on a journey here with all of you, and and the Lord is allowing me to show y'all me building my businesses, my entrepreneurial journey, my faith walk, my personal development, just everything, right? And so yesterday and over the past couple of days, the Lord has been he was like, okay, now we're going to focus. And I didn't exactly know what he meant, but he's kind of developed it over the past couple of days, and he solidified it last night. So I knew what we were going to be talking about today. So for those of you who are interested, yes, I'm going to tell you about it. What am I doing? Remember, I used to go live on Sundays and do Sunday spirituality. But the Lord kept telling me that I was going to have to give that up. Now, in the beginning, I didn't know why, but now I know why. Because come on, heart. Now I understand why, because he wants me to focus in on group coaching on Sundays. So for those of you who've already purchased TU, right? For those of you who've already purchased TU, y'all know we meet every other Sunday. But the Lord said, you finna get ready to go down this very specific path, a very focused path. I say, okay, Lord, what does that mean? Now, y'all know I have multiple businesses. I have Touche Cosmetics, the Eye Pop eyeshadows. Y'all, but do y'all realize that my main bread and butter, like what I do more than anything else, is coaching, right? And stay tracking with me because I'm going somewhere with this. So the main thing that I do is coaching. You can, and for me, like I have my other little projects, well, it's little, but I ain't even gonna call them little because they gonna be big, period, because we claim it. Drop that in the chat. I claim big energy, period. I don't know, everything big, everything, because men said it. Why? Because there we do everything big. Do it big then. Okay, I'm back. Listen. So the Lord started saying, now we're going to focus. I say, okay, Lord, well, what does focus mean? And he was like, so now, yesterday, he dropped it in my spirituals. He said, go create a coaching membership program. Now, mind y'all, I was not going to do this, y'all. I was content. The Lord said, no, you're starting your foundation for what's getting ready to come. So here I am. I'm telling y'all about it. You can go and join and do the coaching membership. It's $44 a month for every Sunday. This is why I had to let go of Sunday spirituality, because on Sundays, I'm meeting with y'all, talking about big energy. On Sundays, I'm doing personal coaching. Because let me just tell you something. And I mean this from the bottom of my spirituals, because I love all of us, right? Remember I told y'all the other day, you either going to catch up or you going to keep up. Can I also tell y'all there's something that the Lord is building for me as a team? Do you know where my team is going to come from? My team is going to come from the people that I coach. Why? Because I'm going to know your goals. You're going to know my goals. And as a result of that, I'm be like, I'm going to need you on my team. So the Lord said, go and, because I told him, I was like, because there's some things, like I do a lot of things, y'all, videos, content, YouTube, you name it. Like I've done so many things, website building. And so the Lord was like, yeah, but you're going to be teaching people how to do this. I say, okay, well, I received that. So yesterday he said, we can come in alignment. So yesterday, he was like, you need to go put this, because I did not want to do this. And it's a monthly subscription. There's two different subscriptions. What's the first one? Every Sunday I'm gonna meet with y'all. Do y'all know that the coaching call we did the other day was almost 3 hours long? Come on, 44 people in the chat. If we every Sunday we meet. Well, right now, for the people who've already joined, we were only meeting every other Sunday. We've only done two. The Lord said, you're going to meet every Sunday with your coaching students. I say, okay, Lord, well, I received that. And then we're also, of course, doing our challenges, things like that. And then he said, but there are some people who are going to want personal coaching. I was like, okay, Lord, well, what you want me to do with that? He said, offer another package, which is $88 a month, right? And so, but with that, you actually get a personal one-to-one coaching session, and and you're gonna have access to me. Now, let me say this. Can I tell y'all that it's probably the only people who got my phone number is my children? But remember, I've been telling y'all that the Lord was having me to come back out, because we're learning how to build and cultivate relationships. So if you're interested in coaching, join TU, go to my website, touchegermain.com. We meet every Sunday, y'all. We have a coaching call, and now we're going to be meeting every Sunday. But we were on there like 3 hours the other day, y'all. We literally just sitting, chopping it up, learning about each other, connecting on a more intimate and personal level. But what do I know about the people who have joined TU with me? These people are going to be on my team in some way, shape, form, or fashion. There is a strength that every time I meet with y'all, those of you who've already signed up, those of you who I've already met with, do y'all realize that I've been doing this solo dolo by myself for quite a while? And I don't have a team around me. And so this fool said I got security. You so foolish. So the Lord started saying, and I heard it and I've heard it and I've heard it. If you want to go fast, go by yourself. If you want to go far, go with other people. And so that's not the exact quote, but I said, you know what? I said, okay, Lord. And do y'all realize that every time I come on here and share something else that the Lord is telling me to do, it's because every step that I'm showing y'all, every single thing that I'm showing you is a step in your own direction. Right? It's a step in your own growth, in your own personal development, in how you are going to focus in on what your path is. Every time I come on here, I'm like, man, I just love doing this. I just love giving messages. I just love coaching. And so the Lord said, because that's your path. And so now he's starting to give the details. Come on, drop this in the chat. He's filling it in. Remember, because what he told me, and we finna do the scripture. It's like we have a general idea of what we want to do. But the more you get ready to start being successful, the more clarity you have to have. You have to get very specific about what your goal is. It's like manifesting money, right? You can't just be like, I want to be a millionaire. It's levels to this. So what am I doing? I'm even studying to figure out, how do I make my first 1,000? How do I make my first 10,000? How do I get to 1,000,000? Because so what am I doing? I'm studying millionaires and billionaires and all I'm doing is taking in knowledge. He's filling in the details. Why? Because then I'm going to, as a coach, be able to share this with you. So what is a coach going to do? They're going to be the example. So what are you going to do? You're going to be like, there are people who, and do you realize that you are your best investment? You are your best investment. So I'm here to tell you that you're going to have to invest in something. And so remember, I told y'all, I was like, man, I'm not here for high ticket people. I'm not here, and I don't want that to sound bad, but I'm not trying to brand myself as a high ticket coach. Why? Because I need to reach the people down here who were just like me, who needed the information that I needed, and help raise them up. Did I not say the other day that I'm on a mission to build billionaires? So I wasn't playing. Hashtag building billionaires, meant it. So I mean that in my spirituals. So when I come on here and I'm sharing these things with y'all, the details, those are the things I'm going to be sharing, helping you with your websites, helping you build your businesses, helping to share the resources that I've used, gaining new resources. And I'm going to be sharing that with those of you who are in the TU coaching community, because we're focused on progress. Drop it in the chat. We're focused on progress. We're focused on our momentum. We're focused on what is it? How are you going to niche down, if you will? Okay. Proverbs 4, 25 through 27. Look straight ahead and fix your eyes on what lies before you. Okay. Mark out come on, God, mark out a straight path for your feet. Mark out a straight path for your feet. Stay on the safe path. Can we drop that in the chat? Stay on the safe path. Stay on the safe path. Don't get sidetracked. Keep your feet from following evil. When I tell y'all I got a scripture for that, I got a scripture for that. When the Lord started talking to me about focus, I was like, okay, Lord, like I received that. I was like, okay. So now he's having me to focus in on what the next thing is. Yes, I still have Touche Cosmetics. That's still just sitting over there percolating, doing its thing. But what is my main focus? My main focus is catching people where they are, and we're going up together. I'm not playing about that. Not on no level am I playing about us moving up. And so as a result of that, you put yourself around people who are going up, you're going to go up too. You can't help but to do it. But you have to align with that. So I hope to see y'all in the TU community. Okay. Thank you for sharing the live, sharing the love, honey Wunny. I hope I see y'all on these coaching calls every Sunday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Even if not, get in the free Facebook community. Get in. Y'all know we doing the GWTF challenge. God, what the faith? God, what the faith? When I tell you your faith will open up opportunities for you, y'all, I'm not playing. When I tell you your faith will open up like ideas and wisdom, and you'll just start getting stuff out of nowhere. Because I said this to the Lord. I say, Daddy, I feel like I got a lot going on. I started looking at everything that I was doing. And he said, yes, working the faith. And so I was like, Dad, I feel like God, look, come on, look, WTF, work the faith. I love it. Love it. So God worked the faith. God worked the faith. GWTF, God worked the faith. Cause what? So I told the Lord, I was like, man, I feel like I got so much going on. He was like, not really. He was like, y'all, we done just created a new hashtag. Y'all hashtag WTF. Oh, oh, I love it. Oh, I love it. Hashtag WTF. They gonna think it's crazy. We finna start it. Work the faith. Okay, God work the faith. I like GWTF. It's not new. I ain't never heard it. GWTF. God work the faith. Okay, I'm back. Listen. So I was like, I felt like I had a lot going on, and the Lord said, no, now you're getting ready to focus. Now you're getting ready to focus in on the main thing that I want you to work on. And I say, well, okay, Lord, like what would you have me to work on first? And he said, well, what brings you the most joy? I was like, man, I want to help people go up. Like, that's what I want to go. I want to do, like, I'm moving up. So I know I want to help people do that. He said, well, focus on coaching. Okay. So that's what I'm doing, y'all. So I hope I see y'all in the TU community. What I will tell y'all, drop some diamonds in the chat. For those of you who sign up for the diamond coaching, you get a personal consultation with me, y'all. You're gonna get a personal coaching session. And that's one per month. So just know that I'm going to tell y'all what I'm doing. I'm not trying to hide anything, and I'm not trying to force you to do anything, but you're going to invest somewhere. You got to start somewhere. So where are you going to make your investment? How are you going to invest in yourself? You're investing in your community, because this is not for me. This is for us. This is for your community. This is you sowing your seed of intention, your seed of faith. So I hope I see y'all in the coaching community. Okay. Because I really just am like, okay, so who can I help? How can I help people? And this is me. I go look at people's stuff, and it's just like, oh, okay, well, it sounds good. But you ever been in that position where you just like, yeah, that's good for everybody else? No, everybody in here is a diamond. Everybody in here been forged. And if you know you gonna be a multimillionaire, billionaire, I receive it. I'm not gonna stop claiming that energy. I don't know nothing about yet getting to, but I'm studying it. I'm studying billionaires. Why? Because I got billionaire in my blood. Period. Meant it. Y'all meant it too, didn't it? And do your whole spirit NIMS coming through like, baby, we building billionaires over here. Who you think supporting you? Your spirit NIMS coming through to help you become who you are meant to be. You better know it. And so what they do, they start aligning you and I told y'all I was surrounding myself. And this the thing, before we even though we thinking in billions, when you start telling yourself you a billionaire, guess what you gonna do? Then you gonna start attracting information and wisdom and people, and you realize that we really are, we gonna do what we said we gonna do. And then the Lord gonna start putting things in your path, knowledge, wisdom. I told y'all the other day, I was like, man, I'm finna surround myself with millionaires and billionaires. Didn't I tell y'all all that showing up? When I go over on the YT side of the street, all that showing up is nothing but millionaires and billionaires, and how they did it, what they did all day. I'm consuming knowledge. Y'all think I'm lying? Do y'all know what I do? People think like I come on here and I told y'all this be the main part of my day. Y'all know what I do for the rest of my day? This. Take notes all day. Learn. I'm studying so I can come tell y'all, look, I learned this today. This me taking notes all day, every day. Like, I don't be sitting over here being idle. I was so tired yesterday, child. I hadn't took a nap and didn't even know it. Woke up and I still had a audio book going. I was like, OMG. Y'all, I laughed at myself. I done took a whole nap. I was slobbing. Why y'all didn't wake me up? Y'all could have went. Why y'all ain't wake me up? I was slobbing. Them folks about laughing at me. It's probably a June bug, and he was in here sleep with me too, wasn't it? I don't care. I was getting it, baby. I was sitting in the park. It was beautiful. It's a California day. And I woke up and what am I listening at? What am I listening at? The Mindset of a Millionaire. Baby, I was gone. I woke up and all of a sudden I was like, well, I still had about 2 hits of this Celsius in my spiritual. I say, well, let me go and kill this. And I was back at it again. Y'all think, man, look, I'm on a mission. Okay, I'm on a mission. You couldn't tell me nothing, but that sleep was good. It was. You just slobbing. It was good. Y'all had to say that like Betty Wright. Shut up, Betty. Y'all ain't have to say that like y'all ain't have to say that like Betty Wright. Why they foolish? I'm back. Only do it. Y'all like the last share the love. So method in my spiritual. Y'all heard what they said. They was like, y'all know tonight is the night. Doom, 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 doom. And then she be like, yeah, you was smiling, it was good. They said, yeah, you was slobbing, it was good. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all get on my nervous system. Let's get some clarity cards and see what's happening. Thank y'all so much for the gifts, honey. Y'all play so much. Anyway, they be playing, child. They said slobbing, child. Yeah, you was slobbing. It was good. Y'all up there. Is Betty, you still on the earth? Betty ain't on the earth, is? Well, tonight is the night that you made me a woman. Ooh. Now, somebody play it. Why I can't play it? I want to play it. Now I want to hear the song. Anyway, I'm back. Don't be judging me. Okay. That's you. Child, I probably snoring and everything. Don't care. Them folks was laughing at me. Why y'all ain't wake me up? Why y'all was letting me out there snoring in front of them people them? Y'all don't even do right. Y'all don't do right. They be trying, they just be letting me be all over the place. Let's see what the cards is talking about today, y'all. Like the share the love. Let's see what's happening in this establishment. Or let's do it. Y'all, I can't make this up. Look at the first card. Do y'all see this path? Do you see the path? Do you see the path? I can't make this up. This is why I love the Lord. Love you, Daddy. Oh, he went to the other side of the earth. It's because y'all was cutting up. He don't want to hear about that. Well, do you see it? Do you see the path? Come on, stay on the path. Stay on the safe path. Do not deviate to the right or to the left. Walk this path. Do you see it? Okay. A bright future, visionary, karmic patterns, self-sabotage. Oh, we're not doing none of that. Do you see your future? Can you see the vision? It's like, remember we say focus. Look how focused this path is. Y'all, I can't make this up. Do you see how focused this path is? Do you see that this eye is made up of, so can y'all see that this eye, now y'all know this is the message ClariTEA Tarot and Oracle cards, right? This is one of my decks, but this is the first time I really paid attention to all of these roads. Do y'all see all of the roads? And there's literally a path. Come on, God. This is why I love the Lord. This is why you see that path that goes straight through all the confusion. What did Proverbs say? I can't make this up. Proverbs said, look straight ahead. First of all, it's an eye on this card. Look straight ahead and fix your eyes on what lies before you. Mark out a straight path. God, you better come on today, my Lord in heaven. Come on with the confirmation, Lord. Mark out a straight path. Can't get no straighter than this road for your feet. Stay on the safe path. Don't get sidetracked. Keep your feet from following evil. Stay on the path. Thank y'all. We receive the confirmation of Proverbs. We receive it. Okay. I can't make it up, y'all. Let's see what else. Like the share. Didn't I tell, have I ever told y'all that I love doing this? Like I love the Lord. The way I love the Lord and love being a messenger for the Lord, I love it. I love you, Lord. Thank you for using me. Can we just give God some glory real quick? Because man, when you step into your gifts, when you really just tap into your gift and you know who you are, come on, drop this in the chat. My gifts are making room for me. My gifts are taking me places. My gifts are giving me exposure. My gifts are putting me in front of the right people. Come on, God. My gifts are making room for me. My gifts are my faith, my gifts. Man, yo, I want somebody in this establishment to know that your gifts are getting ready to take you to the levels that are beyond your expectations. And that's what the Lord be wanting us to know, y'all. Like when you really tap in with your gift, and people ain't gonna understand your gift, and some people gonna say your gift is this, that, and the third, and you tell them folks, I don't care what you say about me. The Lord know, the Lord didn't approve me. He has told he's all right with me. And as long as God is okay with what my gift, how I'm using my gifts to help people, I don't care what nobody got to say. Do you understand? Like that's when you know you standing in your power. I don't know who needs to receive that message, but that's when you know when you're standing in your power, when you doing what you do, regardless of what anybody else has to say. And for some of y'all, the Lord is getting ready. This is when he start putting stuff on display. It don't matter if one person sees you. It don't matter if 50 people see you. It don't matter if it's 500. The right people at the right time in the right place. Come on, 222. The Lord is going to make somebody see you. The Lord is going to he going to put your gifts on display now. And it's not because you trying to flex, but you got to own your gift. Drop it in the chat. I'ma own it. You got to own your gifts first. And it doesn't matter if your gifts are like anybody else's. There's so many tarot readers that you can't count them. But guess what? It's only one touche. It's only one touche reading the cards like touche read the cards. I don't care what. Go get you another tarot reading from somewhere. I'm good with that. But what I'm going to do, I'm just going to still be over here using my gifts the way the Lord gave them to me. So whoever needs this message, you need to own your gift. And it's that thing that you cannot get away from. Didn't I just say that the Lord said we going to focus? What is my main focus? Coaching. And so I'm telling y'all, the path. Okay, we receive it. I'm telling you, man, y'all be thinking it's a game when I be like, man, the Lord finna elevate somebody, and you think it, and it don't take you having no millions and millions of followers. The Lord don't need millions and millions of people to show people who you are. Once you start owning who you are and standing in your power, your gifts are going to speak for you. This is when your energy speaks for you. Your passion, come on, God, your passion speaks for you. Your creativity speaks for you. And guess what people can see? Can I just use myself? Y'all, I can't make this up. Y'all, look what's at the bottom of the deck. You think it's a game if you want to. Come on, God. You can think I'm playing about it if you want to, y'all. The card says your gifts will make room for you. I cannot make this up. I just got done shuffling the deck. I had no idea what we were going to be talking about. Can I just say come on, God. Come on, God. Your gifts. Your gifts will make room for you. Following your passion, natural talents, doesn't feel like work, God-given ability. Drop some gifts in the chat. You know what, Lord? Can we just give God some glory one time for the one time for God? I'm so grateful, Lord. I just have to stop for a second and just say how grateful I am. Thank you, Lord, for using me. Thank you for allowing me to be an example. Thank you for allowing me to be a testimony. Thank you for allowing me to show people that when you were in service to God, he will approve you. He will show whoever he needs to show that you are in service to him. God is my business manager. He is my coach. He is my employer. And every day I get up here and tell people, man, I am serving the Lord. And there's some people that'll still say, oh, it's weird. I don't care what you say. But if it's just one person that believes that God is in this establishment, that's all I need. But it's so many of us. What you say, Lord, where two or three are gathered. I'd be so grateful to get up here and do this and just show people like y'all, I don't be making this up. There's no way that I could. There's no way that I could make this up. There's no way that the Lord gave me this proverb and then all of a sudden we have the path in front of us. There's no way that the Lord just drop a message into my spirituals. Most people know I don't need the cards, but ain't it fun when I say something and then boom, all of a sudden the Lord comes through and confirms it, because He the one that determines what cards come out, not me. All I'm doing is shuffling and pulling cards, letting them fall out. I'm not that's it. Ain't it amazing when God comes through and gives confirmations in our life, because He does, and He gonna do it in your life as well. Okay. Can't make it up, y'all. Can't make it up. Y'all I, on the cut. On the cut, y'all. Do you see this? I can't make this up. Look what's up under that. Divine intervention. Do you see this man still walking on? You better come on with the map. My God, I'm getting excited. Okay, I'm back. Listen, throw the whole cards away. Can I just say this? First thing we had was this card. Do you see? Oh, come on, Lord. Do you see the path? Do you see that this has all the roads right there? Right, you see, it was so much confusion. Let me show you when you follow the Lord's path. And what was the next card? On the cut. On the cut, whose I am. What does the card say? Yahweh, Jehovah Jireh, the Messiah, Jesus Christ, the Lion and the Lamb. Can I tell y'all what was under the card? Can you see that this man's still on the path? Do you see where all the confusion? When you follow, come on, can I just get somebody to follow God today? Can I just ask anybody to follow God? Y'all, I never know what the message is going to be. Can we see? Let me just show you the difference. And the only thing that was in between them was God. Can we just say that this is the only thing that was in between the two cards? God. Look at this path. All you got to do, and look at what He brings you out. Oh my God, this is such a message. He brings you out on the other side. Do you understand? And look at what this path. This says divine intervention. Come on, God. Destiny helpers, benefactors, alignment at the crossroads. Remember when you thought you was walking the confusion? All you got to do is keep your eyes on God. Come on, Lord. All you got to do is keep your eyes on God. All you got to do, and that was the whole thing about focus. If you just keep, and there's a part, oh my gosh, I can't make this up. Was it, oh my gosh, y'all, it was something else. I want to say it was Hebrews, somebody, Hebrews, it was Hebrews, it may have been Hebrews 1 and 2, I don't know, Hebrews 12, I don't know, but it was something about keep your eyes on Jesus. And I don't know what the scripture is, because y'all know I'm not no Bible scholar, but I almost picked it, but I ended up going to Proverbs this morning and picked that instead. All you got to do is keep your eyes on the Lord, and He's going to take that confusion. He's going to turn it into something. He's going to make sure you're utilizing the right gift. He's going to make sure that you're walking the right path. And guess what? You're going to walk right into blessings. Drop this in the chat. I'm walking into blessings. I'm walking into destiny helpers. Do y'all know I've been praying? Didn't I just tell y'all that the Lord is showing me how I'm going to build my team, then how the people who are going to help me on my journey? You know, a lot of times I've just said this, you be solo for a long time, but guess who's always with you? The Lord. And then you gonna walk right into your destiny helpers. You don't have to go chase them down. They've been, drop this in the chat, they looking for me. They're looking for me. Didn't I say the Lord gonna put you right in front of the people who need to see you? The benefactors. Come on, angel investors. Some of y'all, we got businesses. We're entrepreneurs out here. And a lot of us, you don't have the funding. So you know what I'm doing? I'm studying people. And guess what I'm doing? I'm manifesting angel investors into my life. Come on, God, there's a lot of people who didn't believe. I'm gonna use myself as an example, but I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. There was a lot of people who didn't believe me. me when I first started doing this. Come on, God. You know why? Because I didn't believe in myself. Oh, but God, when God really showed up and began to use me, when God really showed up and started putting my gifts and my talents on display, it's some people who said I wasn't going to make it. They didn't know why I kept showing up. You got family that's going to leave you. It's people who started at the beginning and they fell off. But let me tell you something. I'm going to keep going. And the longer I keep going, the more God keeps blessing me. And it's some people who getting ready to go with me because I'm not meant to go by myself. It's some people who didn't believe. They thought they called me what? A swami. They said that I was a witch. They said that I was lying. They said that I wasn't gifted. But let me show you the God I serve. Let him show up and show you who I am. I don't have to do anything. I'm simply a vessel. I'm simply a messenger. So you don't have to believe in me. Believe in God. Believe in God. I don't need you to believe in me. God believes in me. All I need you to do is believe in God. What? Come on, Lord. Do y'all know how many people and it's ongoing. It ain't stopping. So how many people then called me a witch, a bitch, oh, she's a liar. She ain't from God. Go talk to God about it. Go talk to God about it. Go ask God about me. How about that? Go ask God about me. Certified. I know who I serve. If I stood 10 toes down to my daddy and told him, you ain't got to believe the way that God is using me. God does. Go ask God about me. And that's the way you got to be about your gifts. Don't worry about what nobody gonna say about you. How about you go ask God about me? I'm back. Y'all, this why, man, I be like, man, listen, it's people gonna speak death into your destiny, man. And there's so many days that I wanted to give this up, y'all. There's so many days that I wanted to say, man, I'm just not gonna do this. And every day God say no, because I'm still using you. No, because I'm still using you. No, I'm gonna keep on using you. And so every day every time I feel like giving up, God say no, because I'm not done using you yet. Telling y'all, man, I can't make it up. So be encouraged, stay motivated, right? Keep the faith. You will win. You are not alone. Telling y'all, man, when I tell y'all I'm passionate about this, I am passionate. This message is hitting me in my spirituals. I ain't lying. I don't even know why. Child, what was be encouraged? Let me clarify the cards, y'all. Like the lie, share the love. This is too much. This is too much. I don't, because I don't be knowing where it's going. I don't be knowing what the Lord gonna do. I just come up here. Y'all, now I just pulled these out the basket. And what's at the bottom of the deck, God? What's up under God? Me. Go ask God about me. Y'all, I literally just pulled these out the basket. Go ask God about me. Who was up under God? Me? Man, come on. You come on. This how you got to be about your gifts. This I'm using myself as an example so you can see yourself in me. Why? Because we are connected. This is alignment. Do you see the God in you? Because I see the God in you. I see the God in you. God, you ain't got to worry. You ain't got to worry about it. If God's all right with it, be all right with you. Don't worry about who's not. We ain't worried about that. Look, what you say, Jay? Didn't I say that yesterday? And I didn't even know why they were showing me the revelation. Like I said, don't play in my face. Because I don't play about my gifts. I don't play about my service to the Lord, because I don't play about God on no level. Period. I do not play about God. I play about a lot of things. Kiki, but God ain't one of them. I don't. I said that yesterday, and I didn't. And when they started talking to me about that the day before, I was like, okay, tell y'all, man. I don't. One thing I don't play about is the Lord. I don't play about God on no level. None. I can laugh and joke with God, but one thing I don't play by God. Don't play with me by God now. Don't do that. That's one way for me and you to fall. I don't care what you believe, but don't play. I don't play by him. Oh, okay. Because he don't play by me. Do you see it? I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay, what's next? Like last year to love. I love what I do, baby. These gifts, this giving birth energy. Come on, the Empress. Man, listen. Come on, the world. Four of Wands on the cut. Let's see what's happening. God has been too good to me. God has been too good to me. God has kept his hand on me, especially not just my whole life, but especially the last year and a half of my life. I could be in so many different places right now. So many different places, but God kept his hand on me. Even when I went left, even when I what I got off the path, even when I went and tried to do something that wasn't in alignment, he still kept his hand on me. He still kept his eye on me. He helped me get through the confusion. He's still giving me the strength to fight because there's nothing that I'm doing on my own. Everything that I'm doing is because God is strengthening me, because God is giving me the inspiration, the motivation, the determination, the persistence, the diligence. Every day I pray. Every day I ask God to let me come up here and be a blessing to your people, because it's a privilege, it's an honor to be able to get up here and speak into somebody's life. And these last two, man, man, anyway, I'm back. Yes, life has been very difficult. All of us have situations going on, right? And even, I did not just tell y'all, I was like, man, I cried yesterday when I was in the shower because I was just like, man, like, and I'm not saying my situation is the worst because there's people going through worse stuff than I am. But I can't compare, and I don't compare my situation. I'm grateful for my situation. Don't mean it don't get heavy sometimes. It still get heavy. Life be heavy sometimes, y'all, and you got to be able, you got to deal with that, but you also got to know that even in the heaviness, God can carry the weight. And that's what I do. I just give that weight over to God every day. Like, Daddy, I don't know, like, Daddy, I don't know what to do. I don't know, but I give it over to God. I re- I cannot, I do not, I will not make up anything that I'm telling y'all. I just be like, Lord, thank you for taking care of me every day. Daddy, thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for continuing to take care of me. I don't pray. I may not pray like everybody else. I may not do things like everybody else. I may not fall down and worship on hands and knees like everybody else. But I promise you this, the Lord knows my heart. The Lord knows my heart. And he ain't stopped blessing me yet. He ain't stopped blessing me with wisdom, with insight. He's definitely not stopped blessing me with his love. And that is more important to me than anything else. Because if I don't have God in my life, I ain't got nothing in my life. I don't have anything if I don't have God in my life. Anything that I'm doing, Daddy, if you're not with me, I'm not going. If you're not with me, I'm not going. I don't want to go, because when I was out there trying to do things by myself, man, it put me in the position that I'm in. No, I don't want to go. And people be like, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna keep following Jesus." Why? Because Jesus works. Didn't nothing else work? I'm back. I have a moment. I'm gonna stay with you. Listen, I'm gonna stay with you, Lord. I'm gonna stay with you, cause then nothing else work. I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going that way. What we talking about? We clarifying. We clarifying the gifts. We that way. This says intuition, chasing your dreams. I don't care. I want somebody to know this. I don't care how crazy it sounds. I don't care how crazy people think you are. But y'all don't think people. Didn't I just tell y'all people's like she doing what? She reading tarot. Oh, she's the devil. And just yesterday, somebody on the YT commented and said, GD, let me say, I'ma say it. Let me drink some. Y'all like the lie, share, love. I'm finna say something. Now, this is no offense to anybody. But I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, cause what? Who gonna check me? Somebody commented on the YT, and it used to bother me when people would say stuff like God is not in tarot. But I had a laugh when I saw this comment show up on my phone yesterday because it had like G dash D is not in tarot. That was the comment. I don't know who the person was. I hearted it, liked it. And you know why I laughed? And I told the Lord, I say, Daddy, it's so funny that people even come on my post and say that, baby, you still under the impression that you can't even say the word God. Who are you talking to? God, so you think God care if you put the O in his name? He probably like it. The Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. Give God all his consonants and his syllables, please. You know, it's something I think that they do where they don't say God because it's like it's disrespectful to God. What? I'm gonna need you to give God all his consonants and all his syllables. Okay. He don't care nothing about you taking the O out, adding he don't care nothing about that. But there's people who like just you can say the word God, he ain't gonna get mad. Like it's like they take out all of the even like some people when they write Yahweh, they take out the A and the E, so it's just like YW some where is the card? YHWH or something like that. Anyway, I'm back. God don't care nothing about that, but that's just my opinion. I just know God don't be like, don't call me God with an O. You write God with a G dash D. What? That sounds like a cussing word to me. God, not that. You right, Daddy. My bad. I'm back. Anyway, I said what I said. Listen, chase your dreams. Okay. Some of you, your yes, your gifts are getting ready to bring in invitations and things. Okay, you're getting ready to bring. Then we go. Remember, we got these benefactors and things that's coming up a little bit down here. You just keep walking this road. Okay, you just keep on walking this road. Don't worry about when I tell you that the Lord gonna put the people on the road who need to be on your road. He gonna put them on there. You just all you got to do is keep moving forward towards your dreams. Keep working your gifts. Okay, keep on working your gifts. Keep on doing whatever it is. And yep, you're gonna go through whoever needs this. Yeah, you're gonna go through some periods. You're gonna be like, where the money come from? Your gifts gonna bring the money. Your gifts gonna bring the money. This is why we don't chase, we attract, because everything that you need is going to be provided. Now you gonna get frustrated, you gonna get a little mad, because I'm not here to try to sugarcoat this experience with anybody. And let me just tell y'all, that's even one of the things I had to start telling the Lord about the law of attraction, which I believe in, because I believe that we're always sending seeds. And remember, faith deposits. We're always telling God we want something. But let me tell you something I understand. Well, this is my understanding of it. The Lord ain't going it's I'm not in a push and pull. I'm not in a push and pull war, tug of war with the blessings from God. I'm not in we not playing tug of war with the Lord with blessings. Okay. And I had to because I realized that that was kind of keeping me stuck. God ain't on no push and pull. He's not on some dangling it in front of you, trying to he's not, he doesn't do that. He wants to bless us exceedingly and abundantly. But he wants to gift us. So use the gifts and get gifted. That's literally what the Lord be telling me. Man, just use your gifts. What are your gifts? My gifts, coaching, helping, inspiring, uplifting, empowering, motivating, helping people to be and become the best version of himself. He said, use that. Use that. But he's not on this. He's not dangling like blessings in front of us, y'all. And so I had to kind of just sit and kind of because when you first start studying stuff, you be like, wait a minute. So if I think the wrong thought, then all of a sudden it's like contradicting. Let me just tell you something. The Lord say, man, you deposit this faith seed, just deposit this faith. Just deposit this faith. and watch how everything shows up for you. Everything you need shows up for you. Everything, the ideas, the right people. Didn't I just tell y'all? Like, I come on, I'm like, Lord, what did I say? Lord, I need some millionaire and billionaire friends. So he said, well, first you're gonna create some. Okay. Then I'm gonna surround you with some. Now you may not physically be around these people, but you know how you will be in the energy of these people. Y'all better get on YouTube. Y'all better start watching stuff that, because it's circulating, because it's just like, it's knowledge, circulating knowledge. People, these people who've done it, who are successful, who understand, y'all better start put yourself in the environments, and then watch yourself be in the rooms. I'm telling you, keep chasing your dreams, keep using your gifts. And this is literally like the way this is set up on this board, y'all. It's like, look, and some of you may be receiving some unexpected gifts. We receive it. We receive the blessings. We receive the abundance. Okay. What else? I started watching things on mental health in Black communities, telling you, you better. Because why? Because that's what you're stepping into. Because that's what you're stepping into. Come on, the hangman with enlightenment, because that's your path. That's your path, right? That is your path. So when you start to realize what your path is, when you start to realize where the Lord, come on, because the Lord, can we just say this, drop this in the chat? He's taking me somewhere. He's taking me somewhere. He's taking me somewhere. The Lord ain't put, he's not just putting certain things in your energetic field, in your sphere of awareness, your sphere. He's taking you somewhere. I don't know where he's taking you. I just have the blessing of being able to show y'all where he's taking me. Okay. Come on, Lord. What is this message from the Lord? Clarifying whose I am, the Lord's, who I belong to, God. I don't got no other answer. Who I live for, the Lord. What else? This is so good. This is such a beautiful message. I just love the Lord. Like, y'all think it's a game, man. I still be tripped out when the Lord just does stuff like this, and just, every time I read these cards, it's like new excitement. It's new excitement. I belong to Black Jesus. Lord Jesus don't have a color. I know people say they do, but I'm looking at Jesus as Jesus is now, and Jesus in the spirituals ain't black, white, orange, purple. What song is that? Y'all so foolish. They might not Gorilla Zoe. That hold uno momento. And I keep a bad, thick, long hair, yellow, white, red, brown. How y'all came up with Gorilla Zoe? Y'all don't even know who that is, Lord. I'm sorry. I got distracted. I'm back. Come on, Lord. We have the Knight of Swords. So decisive, quick action that is coming in. This is messages. Okay. This is messages. I had a moment. I'm sorry. Y'all had the trap right there. That's the only song y'all came up with colors in it. But that's talking about saying, because she said she want a hood ninja, and keeping the oomph. I can't say the word. Keeping the oomph by the pound. Why y'all like this? Y'all could come up. See, y'all was showing the people them. Y'all can relate. Y'all be listening, don't it? They is relatable. They relatable. They is trying to show y'all, don't get it. What y'all say? Don't get it twisted. Don't act like they don't know what's happening. Y'all know. All I want to know is what up. What's happening? I'm back. Listen. Messages coming in. The Knight of Swords is all about communication. News travels fast. So some of y'all, there's some kind of, come on, news. There's some kind of news that's coming in for some of you. The Lord, can I just say, I'm telling you right now, he making something happen. Child, Gorilla Zoe. They don't even worry about it. Try. Don't just, it's an ATL. It's an ATL. It's the South. You got to be from the South and stuff. Cause baby, y'all know I was trapped at it was another life. I used to be in the club with my people them all the time, and that was my cougarism stage. Don't be no hater. It was a good stage. So I had learned some stuff about some stuff that, I probably shouldn't know. But I be knowing. I be knowing. I'm back. So don't be surprised if things start to pick up speed. Okay. Things start to move expeditiously. Come on, expeditiously, we receive it. Don't be surprised if God start making real moves real fast. Come on, real moves real fast. We receive it. Let's clarify divine intervention. So the Lord is definitely bringing in something's going to go a lot quicker than you think. Why? Your gifts. Because your gifts. That's why. Because you focused on using your gifts. You're focused, and your gifts will make room for you. Is there a scripture? Somebody tell me what the scripture is. Is that a scripture? Your gifts will make room for you. It's got to be. I ain't make it up, did it? I don't think so. That sounds like a scripture. Somebody tell me where it's at so we can go read it. Yeah, somebody tell me where it's at. Come on, divine intervention. What's happening with this? Well, we received the investors, we received the money. That look, they wanted to flip back over again. The hangman came back out again. Enlightenment, purpose, mm-hmm, surrender, change in perspective, gaining knowledge. We're gonna take it. We'll sit it right there with the Knight of Swords real quick, but just saying. Oh, that's for somebody wisdom. Yeah, child. Receiving a lot of communication. Where we at? Proverbs 18. Let's check it out since we're already in the book of Proverbs. 16. Let's see. Giving a gift can open doors. It gives You better come on and put. Oh, y'all. Giving a gift can open doors. It gives access to important people. You better say. Can we say importante people? Then I say importante. Giving a gift. This is Proverbs 18:16, and it says, "Giving a gift can open doors. It gives access to important people." You better know. Then I just told y'all. Didn't I just tell y'all that you getting ready to some of y'all, your feet on this path is getting ready to put you in rooms that you don't even think you belong in. You ain't even gonna know how you got there. Didn't I tell you the Lord is gonna put you in front of the right people at the right time, and you're gonna be just gonna everything two. It's just gonna be in alignment. You're gonna be like, man, how did I even get here? Look what's at the bottom of the deck. Why? Because you planted a seed. When ain't we been talking about these deposits of faith? Why? Because you keep on, your gift is a seed. Come on, God, your gift is a seed. Using your gift, the gift that God gave you. You didn't think that seed was going to go anywhere, but you just keep on. Remember, we don't never stop planting. We don't never stop sowing. And so when you never stop sowing, you always going to harvest. It's going to be one thing after the next thing, after the next thing, after the next thing. I'm going to keep planting because I want to keep reaping. And for some of us, it's harvest time. It's harvest season. Some of us, we planted seeds years ago, and we're just getting ready to start seeing the harvest. This is why you can't give up. This is why some seeds you plant and you got to just leave them sitting there. You keep an eye on them like, okay, it's not growing yet. Okay, it's not time for that yet. And then you go work on another seed. You plant another seed. You plant in another field. But you still keeping an eye. The way I see myself in my life, y'all, I really see myself as a farmer, and I just have fields, and it's different seeds, it's different plants, it's different trees that are planted in each field. Over here, some roses, and over here, some oranges, and over here, some lemons, and some grapefruits and avocados. All this stuff, and because why? Because I can have any. I don't care. I don't care because all my seed is sometimes stuff. Come on, ain't in season. Everything ain't in season at the same time. That's why all the seeds don't grow at the same time. If you start looking at your life and the way you're planting your seeds, everything you got to grow what's in season. Sometimes some seasons it's for your fruit. Sometimes it's the season of simply sowing and you're not reaping a harvest. And a lot of times we get frustrated in that season because we want to see it. But do you realize that if you never stop sowing, you're always going to have a harvest? There's always going to be a reward. reward. There's always going to be something that's blooming, that's blown. Remember, we always giving God something to bless. So if you never stop sowing, if you never stop giving, you give without the expectation of receiving. For those of you who are getting ready to start, we don't do this because it's like, because when I tell you that when you really tapped into your gift, you do it because you love your gift. You don't care if that gift pay you money. You do it because you know it's what you're supposed to do. You're called to it, you're drawn to it, and you want to just keep sowing into it. You want to just keep giving it. You want to keep showing people your gift. And eventually that gift is going to make you some profit. Eventually you keep on pouring into it, you become the best at it. Let me tell you this, I don't care if it's 1,000,001 tarot readers. I'm the only one in my world and I'm the best at what I do. You better become the authority in whatever it is that you do. And because who gonna tell you that they better than you? Because it's only one you. When you find your doppelganger, come on, doppelganger. When you find the other you on earth, come let me know, because it's only one me. So why do I say I'm the best? Because I'm the only me. So you're right. I am the best at what I do. I am the tarot authority. Because if I don't believe I'm the best, then who else is going to believe it? So what does God do? God comes up and confirms. And I don't care. I want God to go confirm other tarot readers, other entrepreneurs, other business owners, other coaches. I want him to go confirm them. That don't mean he going to stop confirming me. So I'm going to keep sowing. I'm going to keep investing in myself. I'm going to keep planting. I'm going to keep becoming the best at what I do. And I'm going to keep adding skills, and I'm going to keep adding value, and I'm going to keep teaching people how to be and become the best version of themselves. That's the kind of attitude. This is not cocky. This is not arrogance. This is me confident, because it was for a minute you let other people's gifts overshadow you. Drop this in the chat. I ain't in that season anymore. I don't care how many other folks doing this. Remember, some of y'all, you went through a season where you sat in the background and you didn't shine your light because you were lifting other people up. But we're not in that season anymore. You got to show up and shine your light. And that's why the Lord is putting your gifts on display, because it's time for you to shine. But you got to go through that level of building your confidence. You got to go through the level of saying, listen, do y'all know I've been in rooms with millionaires and billionaires before? And the last time I was in those types of rooms, I didn't have the confidence or the courage to be in there. But I bet you I got it now, because I didn't know anything then. And so what did the Lord do? He sat me down and he said, you're not ready for that yet, because they ate me up for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I bet you it won't happen again. I got more confidence on my worst day than some people got on their best day. Why? Because I know who I am in this season, because I know what I'm doing in this season. I know who I'm working for in this season. So yes, I'm going to be confident. That's why I ain't got no shame. It don't make, because God had to take me through a season of building my confidence, not only in myself, but my confidence in him. So some of y'all, this is why the Lord is telling you, man, you're going to have to take that time out. You're going to have to go through your wilderness season. You're going to have to sit, and the Lord's going to have to strengthen you, because he's going to equip you. He's not going to send you anywhere that he's not going to equip you for. And understand this, it's some gators in the swamp. Do you think that when you think it ain't mean girls and mean boys in these environments he's sending you into, you better be able to stand 10 toes down, confident, standing next to anybody. You don't think you better than anybody, but you think you good. You know your worth and your value. And that's all that matters. You're not going in these rooms and you're not trying to flex. Nope. I just want to go learn. I just want to learn from people who are more successful than me. But I'm not going to diminish myself in front of anybody. For what? Who does that? Who does that? I'm not doing that anymore. I spent years doing that. And the last time I did that, it didn't work out so well for me. It took me into almost a state of depression. No, I don't know everything. And I definitely don't want to be the smartest person in the room. But I'm also not going to sit there and act like I don't know who I am. I don't know who needs that, because the Lord is putting you. Listen, these benefactors, these destiny helpers, yeah, they probably got more than you. Yeah, they're probably abundant. That don't make them better than you. What? Who need this message? Child, anyway, I'm back. I don't know. People be trying to get it, ain't got nothing, baby. Who need that? Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Can I just say my spirit is so wealthy? Can we just drop this in the chat? My spirit is so wealthy. I'm abundant in every area of my life. Why? Because my spirit is wealthy. I like that. That was nice. My spirit is wealthy. That's why you live from a place of integrity. That's why you live from a place of honesty. Because your spirituals, your integrity, your honesty, your work ethic, all people are going to see that. Even if you don't look like them, you may not have the fancy clothes like them, you may not have all of those things. You can get them if you want them. But man, my spirit's so wealthy. Come on, God. Just saying. Those the kind of seeds I want to plant. I want to be good in my spirituals, because when your spirit is wealthy, everything in your life becomes wealthy. That's how you attract the right people, the right connections, the right everything that you need. That's when the Lord will start blessing you. When He's tested your integrity, He's tested your character. Because sometimes that's how He's tested your discernment. Come on, Lord. I want to work with people whose spirits are wealthy. I don't care what you look like on the surface. What kind of spirit you got? Your spirit ugly? Are you really an ugly person on the inside? I done been ugly. I ain't gonna say like I'm not the person. I'm not no good at two shoes. All of us, cause we people. But the way my spiritual set up, the way my spiritual set up. Now I don't really want to be involved with those kind of people. Why? Because I ain't trying. I done been down that road before, and it didn't end well for me. So I want to be around spiritually wealthy people, because that kind of wealth takes you places. Anyway, I'm back. So some of you, yes, there's some help coming in, alignment. But do you also realize that all this work, it was just preparation, y'all. It was the Lord equipping you for where you're going. These faith seeds, man, I'm telling you, you plant a seed and you be surprised. The more you just be like, you just trust, man. When you just trust God and be like, well, I just know you're going to do it, Lord, you finna start seeing stuff show up quicker than you think. It's going to show up quicker than you think, which means, yeah, well, I mean, you could look at it as a test if you want to, but I'm gonna just tell y'all, it's crazy. But that's a cultural thing, and I don't want to spend a lot of time on that. But let me just tell y'all, man, yep, it was some people who were supposed to help you and didn't. But don't worry, because if they were supposed to help you and they didn't, that's okay, because God's sending a replacement. God's sending replacement help. He come on the star card. God's sending replacement help. He is. Because there's some folks, that's why that came through earlier, huh? Because there was some folks that were supposed to help you that could have put you, that's the thing about people. There are people who could have been helped you, but people have this mindset and this mentality. That's why people fall off. That's why people say, oh, they ain't gonna do it. They ain't got this, they ain't got that. But when you just following the Lord's plan and the Lord's strategy and the Lord's blueprint, it ain't gonna make sense to other people. Why am I talking about this? I'm gonna use myself as an example so you can have some understanding. Listen, there's some people who probably think, oh, she lazy. I done heard it in the spirituals. Oh, she lazy. She don't want to work. No, I'm just doing what God told me to do. And for some of y'all, it's going to be some people, oh, she don't want to do this. No, I'm just doing what God told me to do. And so that's why you got to be able to stand 10 toes down on God's plan for your life, and not let other people influence you, because I'm telling you right now, that'll take you off your path. People will say that you're lazy. You don't have the drive, the work ethic. Baby, I do more by 12 o'clock than some people do in an entire day. I got more work ethic than a little bit. But if God tells me to sit, relax, rest, and receive, and allow Him to take care of me, then you know what? I'm going to do it. Because people need to understand what faith is. You can work your ass off. You can go to work for 16 hours a day and be depleted. I still work 16-hour days. And even if I'm not out there busting it, that don't mean I'm not getting work done. I may spend the first part of my day doing this, and the latter part of my day I'm studying, I'm reading. And some days I'm not doing nothing, and that's okay too. And it ain't stopped God from blessing me. And it may not come in the time and the speed of everybody else's, but don't you let anybody tell you to get off your path. You need to keep your path. Stay on the path that the Lord has given you. You don't know why God is telling you don't get no job. You don't know why God is telling you don't do this, that, and the third. How do you know that if you don't do what God says, you won't miss a connection? It's connecting flights, right? You can miss something simply because you're not where God needed you to be. Then you're gonna have to wait for the next opening, the next opportunity. It happens, y'all. I have missed. I have missed opportunities by getting off the path. So if the Lord has given you a path, then you're going to have to walk it, and don't stop walking that path, that direction. Don't stop moving in that direction until God tells you to, no matter what anybody else says to you. Okay. Don't do it. Cause I'm telling you, I'm telling you, don't get bored. 4 cups, don't get bored because you're waiting on the seed to grow. I know it'd be hard to wait. Just keep planting. People will tell you work on one thing at a time, focus on one thing at a time. Like I said, have your main thing, and then you can still start planting seeds for the other things you want to see. There's always something to do. Pray for creativity, pray for wisdom, pray for, Lord, what else can I work on? He's going to show you, he will give you something else to do so that you are not distracted and you're not lured off the path. Okay. What else? Be encouraged. Which part? The decision? Child, that's what happened with missed opportunity. This is a card about missed opportunity. I'm telling you right now, don't miss because you're bored. Don't miss because you get off the path. We all do it, and and some of y'all, you gonna do it. And it's just the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth.com. You gonna do it. Why? Because sometimes it's like me. Use myself. Man, I got to make it happen for myself. God said, no, you don't. I'm gonna make it happen for you. Do you know how amazing it is to just have a God that just wants to give everything to us? He wants to give us every step, everything, everything, everything. When it doesn't happen in our time, and then we go start trying to do stuff ourselves, end up in a worse predicament sometimes, and then but then we still gonna be right back in the waiting room, like, okay, God, you're right. This is my not, but not this time. This time I said not this time. Okay. This time I said not this time. Look, I won't miss. I won't miss it this time. You better believe that. I won't miss. Let me just sit down somewhere and just do what the Lord asked me to do in this season. Allow him to take care of me. Be encouraged. Stay motivated. Keep the faith. You will win. Drop that in the chat. You will win. You will win because you're already winning. You're already winning. What else? Or let's do it. Y'all have meant that to y'all spiritual child. I'm just done. Just throw the whole cards away. Just throw them away. Y'all said I should have had just got it in the first place. Faith, the star card. Okay. Can't make it up. This is a card about faith, inspiration, hope, belief, the spiritual guidance. This is your star power, your spirit guides, hope, inspiration, opportunity, shining, healing. Okay. So some of you, as you're healing, you're growing, you're elevating. Once you heal, once you're ready, the Lord is going to move you forward. He's going to move you into the path of these people right here. He's going to move you into these new opportunities. He's going to look, and I can't even make it up the way that this just literally looks like. I want you to see if y'all can see it. You can just barely see. It just really, really, really looks, y'all, like this was can y'all see that? Like it was a continuation. The roads are even on this side on this card, and then all of a sudden, I'm on drop. I'm on the money path, and I don't even want to say just money but this has a dollar sign. Can we just say abundance? Like I'm on an abundant path. I'm on the wealthy path. Whatever, I don't know. Most of us, yes, we ain't gonna sit here because we're supposed to be rich. We're supposed to be rich. I'm on an abundant path, and I am not getting off track. I am not getting off target. I am going to stay on this road. Look at the difference. Look at the darkness. It's like from dark to night, dark night of the soul. It's dark. Come on, God. It's darkest before dawn. Look at the difference. It's darkest before dawn. Tell me, y'all. All these signs over here trying to show you different things. Nope. I see exactly where I'm going, and eyes front. I almost called this message eyes front. I sure did. Man, the Lord and gave you a vision. The star card is a card of vision. Do not lose faith. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Okay. Be encouraged. That's it. Come on, Ten of Pentacles want to flip over. And now I'm going to have y'all come up and talk about if this resonated in your spirituals. Because what? I'm talking about spirit so wealthy. If you would like to come up and give a reflection, if there's something that resonated in your spirituals, feel free now. Y'all can come up and talk about how this helped you, okay? Or if it helped you, or anything, any key points, any takeaways. Man, this is so dope. I love it. Y'all request, come on, Chris Curls in the building. I saw your card a minute ago, child. Hello, honey one. And what you guys doing? Indeed and amen. Mhm. 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 Tell you. Mhm. Mhm. Oh my gosh. Thank you, dear. Love you, girl. Love you, girl. Love you, girl. So y'all, let me just, y'all know I'm a big old baby, so I'm trying to keep myself, my spirituals together. Let me just tell y'all, Chris Curls, I started doing this several years ago, as y'all know. Um, but there are two people who have been with me from the very beginning. Jay Causey, who is in the chat right now, and Chris Curls. These are Chris is actually one who she has done things with me, like just different things that I tried, different things that I attempted to do. um she's one who's been with me from the very beginning. She and has supported me just in so many ways. And so first, I just want to thank you so much for your support, for continuing to show up for me, for continuing to believe in me. There's not anything that I haven't done that she has not supported, y'all. She's one of the people, especially last year and over the summer, like literally was helping to take care of me when I was out in the wilderness in Dallas. And um, so I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for your presence in my life. Um, and I always just want to give gratitude because it's because of y'all that I keep going. And even as I'm getting more now, like interacting more with y'all and y'all being able to kind of just tell me, like, y'all's growth is more amazing than what I look at mine as being. I'm just able to see it. And so I want to thank you first for that, because I just am like, man, I don't even know what y'all have going on. So I'm just so grateful and blessed to be able to help. Um, you get this the thing, you catch up or you keep up. It's about the intention. One thing I know is, like, listen, when you start telling God, like, okay, I'm gonna get back in alignment, life be life, and we all have our moments where we got to take, like, our life will take precedence. But one thing about God, you can always find him. You can go back and pick him up wherever you dropped him off at. And I don't think that you ever really dropped him off, but sometimes we just have to prioritize other things in our life. And so congratulations on stepping back into, like, okay, because the thing about it is, when you really get back in alignment with your purpose and what God's asking you to do, everything else just starts to fall in place. And it's when we're trying to just make everything else happen that we start to feel so overwhelmed. So just know, as long as you commit to doing what you can do, don't overwhelm yourself. Don't try to, if you're not able to do this, that, and the third with us, just know we're still there. You've taken the step, you've gotten in the free Facebook. I didn't see you on Facebook, so you'll have to, or I can email you the link for that, because I didn't see it. I didn't see you on Facebook, because I did look for that. So I'll check for that when or I'll email it to you, because I hadn't emailed. I got a lot of emails to send out. So but I will try to see, I'll to email you the Facebook link today, so you can get in the Facebook group, because that's where we do our journal meditation. But just do what you can do. Just do what you can do. Do as much as you can do, and that's enough. God doesn't is one thing about it. It's like, he ain't like, oh, you're not doing enough. He just wants us to try. He just wants us to give him some time. He just wants us to pray. He just wants us to, just acknowledge and just do the best that we can. And that's one thing I definitely know in this season. So you're doing what you got to do. Just keep doing whatever. Come on, the gift. I'm trying to told y'all these gifts coming through, right? That's the gift of God. That's one of the biggest gifts for me, is that he just, as long as he knows we're trying, he's like, okay, well, they doing what they can. You know what I'm saying? Yes, Jay Cosby just said that's the religious aspect. Yeah, God, in my experience with God, God ain't on that. He's just like, man, I just want you to trust me. I just want you to trust me and just know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. And when you really understand that, it's like, oh, okay, I get it. And the more that I just be still and just allow God to be God, the more God be Padre Gotti, right? Um, mhm, mhm, mhm. Correct. Mhm. Yep. That's it. beginning of the recalibration for me, the realignment, and the confirmation that you're okay, you got this. Yes, you're right where you need to be. Yep. Calm down. That's it. Calm down, calm down, calm down. That's it. That's it. Yep. You got this. Love you. Thank you, dearest one. Hey, Care Channel. Hey, y'all. Thank you for sharing that with us. Like, yeah, y'all, like it ain't no rules to this. Like that's religion. That's religiosity. And you know we don't do religiosity over here. We don't do religiosity. God don't put real like he don't put rules on us, right? So thank you, dearest one, for coming up. You know I love you in real life and I'm so grateful for you. And you just do what you can do. It's great to do things in a group, but just like y'all know, before I spend an hour with God that has nothing to do with y'all because yes, we connect in a group, but we also you spend that time by yourself as well. Give God just give him some time, just give him some extra time. Does that mean getting up a little earlier in the morning? Sure, I get up at 4 o'clock, and I'm so grateful that I switched to 7 a.m. because now it's like man, instead of me having to do like trying to rush, I can actually give God an hour that's just God's and that's it. And it has really changed my life. I meditate, I really tap in, I'm chopping it up with spirit nim, I'm sitting in silence. So just give him some extra time. He really don't want nothing but at whatever time you want to give him. I don't feel like it's no rules. I don't care if it's 5 minutes. I don't care if it's one. Just give him a little bit of time and that's it. It works. It really will change your life and change your mindset. You're definitely on the right track. You're on the right path. Just keep moving forward with that. Just keep moving forward and move at your pace, and everything else will fall into alignment. Thank you as well. I didn't say this. Thank you so much for purchasing your journals. They are ordered, so you'll receive a shipping confirmation. Y'all know I have the Hydrate Your Soul journal, affirmation and gratitude journal that is available on my website. And so thank you for purchasing those. Thank y'all for supporting that as well. Y'all know I'm going to have a new manifestation planner coming out pretty soon as well. So thank you for your continued support. I appreciate you. Okay. I have coffee with God and the ancestors each morning. Telling you, I wake up with them, child. I wake up. Oh, let me put it over here. Anybody else want to come up and give your testimony? Y'all, this is fun. I love this. I don't know. I just decided that we were gonna do this morning so it could be more interactive. Why? Because this is not here for me, and my goal is always. I pray that my goal is always to do what is beneficial for y'all and how it's helping you to grow and expand and to elevate and to move into your new season. And so that's always the goal, y'all. To come on, King Me, boss up. We receive it. That's always the goal. So who's next? Jake Hazy is in the building. Y'all, these are my two A1s. Like I'm talking about A1 since day one. Really been with me. Chris Curls and Jake Hazy have been with me from the beginning, y'all. From the beginning of Touche. What you was doing? OMG, I'm gonna have to do it so I can put. Well, somebody dropped the link for the one that I'm using, but yeah, y'all know I'm working on one. There's one I'm going to create one so that you'll be able to use it for those purposes. I'm actively working on that, so hopefully I'll have it out within the next month or two. Because it's going to include TU and everything. Like it's just a lot. So it's a lot. I'm really putting effort into this one. There's a lot that I wanted to include for use, especially even for like daily card pulls. It's going to have a tarot aspect. It's going to incorporate everything. It's really my ClariTEA coaching journal. So that's what I'm going to be. So that's why I'm not rushing to get it done, because it's going to be a lot that's going into it. Say I can't throw shoes physically at you, but today's message was just on point. It's special to me because I'm it's like my focus. I'm stuck on track. So it's that rolling out strong. It keeps going. Like there will be other distractions coming around because even looking at the I'm not sure on that. I know Elisha, of course, saw it when Elijah was taken up into heaven. There's another prophet, and maybe this is, I don't know all the stories, but there were like so many visions that that particular prophet received. Um, and one of them had to do with a chariot, but I can't think of which prophet it was. Okay. Mhm. Tell you. Yep. Tell you. That's it. Man. Mhm. 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 Mm. Mhm. 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 Well, I will say this. First of all, I'm gonna do you just like I did Chris Curls. Because you've been with me for so long, I'm always gonna tell y'all how proud I am. I'm so proud of you. You've been with me manifesting, meditating, journaling, learning, growing, transforming. And so you've made so many strides and changes in your own life. And I told you before, like give yourself some credit because you've gone through moves. When I met you, you were in California. Now you're on the East Coast. Now you're going back to the South. And so the thing about it is like give yourself credit first of all for finally just deciding like, man, I know what I wanted to do, and I'm trying now. I'm really moving towards that. One thing I know about roads, y'all, and paths is that you're not gonna know everything you're supposed to do. But if when you all I do is pray for a next step. some of us, like, this is like for some people, I don't know how it goes for school, but if the Lord wants you to just focus on school, he's going to let you know. If you need to go get a job, then go get a job. But the Lord is going to tell you whatever it is that you need to do. But don't worry about trying to pray for all the steps. Just pray for the next one. And then when you go and you pray for the next one, and then boom, you move on from that, and you working the weight, working the weight. That's what we're constantly doing. Distractions are going to come. I don't think that any of us can get away from distractions, even me. And I say that as like, man, because you be excited, because some of you are getting ready to step into that stage where you're going to get excited because the Lord is giving you so many ideas. That's why this focus message came up, because you have to just stay focused on the main goal. And come on, Lord, what I know is that things are going to start coming in for you that are going to align with your main goal, your main focus. And when you start praying for that, like, Lord, what can I do that's also in alignment? What can I do that adds to my counseling, my educating? And you'll be surprised at the things you'll find. For some, maybe it's time for you to start getting ready to build out. You never know what kind of counseling. You already have like certifications. You never know what the Lord is going to use to add to what your main focus is, your main goal is. So you already in alignment. We talked about this. I can't wait to hear what you're gonna tell us when we're in TU. Coming up in the next TU coaching call. I'll just tell y'all this. If anyone signs up for the monthly coaching, then we'll do a TU coaching call on Sunday. Otherwise, I'm not going to do it until we won't have the next one until it's not this Sunday because we just met. So it would be the Sunday after that. But so it's going to be up to y'all whether or not whether we do a coaching call, because I'm here for it, because I have my Sundays dedicated to coaching. So if anyone signs up, if someone signs up today or before Sunday, then we'll do a coaching call this week, because I'm getting things together for it. So just know you're already in alignment. You already know the plan, and you just have to wait for the plan to continue to unfold. You more than anybody, I just keep telling you, like, you already know what to do. Like, I think it's more just you learning and continuing to build that confidence. Thus says the Lord. um you're more in alignment than you think, and you're making bigger strides than I think you give yourself credit for sometimes, because I can see the growth. um the impatience gets us Leo sometimes. We be wanting to move forward, but you're doing amazing. Like, you're doing a great job. You're already moving towards your goal, and everything else will be added unto you. Okay, so I love you in real life, this. Just keep moving in the direction of your happiness. Be excited about your growth, where you're going. And y'all know we're manifesting and doing the GWTF challenge. So you just going to keep on moving forward. Just keep on moving forward. Just keep on sowing seeds of intention. And your gifts, literally, that's the next card that came up. They're making room for you. And I'm so proud to see where you are going next, because you're going, but we going together, because we've been together this long. We gonna keep going. The Lord is, and I'll tell y'all more about this in TU, as I talked about team and the community team. So stay tuned, because I'm gonna be talking to some of y'all in TU about some things as well. So stay tuned for that. And thank you for coming up. I love you in real life. I just love y'all so much. I'm so proud of you, man. Like, you just have no idea. It's coming. Just know it's coming. It is coming. Who's coming up? Come on, Shay. Thank you, dearest one. Love you. I tried to do mediumship for someone the other day and it went well. I'm a bit rusty, so I'm trying to practice. It felt good to help in that way. That's amazing. Um, I think that if it felt good to you, then try use that gift. Shout out to Carrie Channel. I'm over here. I'm checking in on the YT side of the street. Um, so I think that's an amazing thing. I don't want y'all to feel like I'm ignoring y'all, because I'm trying to make sure that I'm looking at everybody. So thank you, Jake Hazy. You're doing great and amazing things, and I can't wait to see what happens next. And you are my inspiration. I'm gonna get the planner done, y'all, but this is a real project that I really want to put some effort into, because it's going to be so many things. It's going to be daily card pulls. It's going to be a lot. So y'all stay tuned. It's going to be my best journal. Okay. Please send me email on all I need to know. Okay, got you. Okay. Shay in the building. What's happening, honey? What you doing? Good morning. No, child. What I had said, child. Come on, come on. That's all right. Mhm. You better say it. You better say it. Mm-hmm. 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 Correct. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for your support. You gonna start, child. You gonna start. That's okay. You gonna start. You gonna love it because you gonna love it, and then you gonna be like, okay, I got to do this all the time. Oh my gosh. What come up? Listen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Correct. Correct. Man. Just say it. Mm. Mhm, 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 mhm. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Yes, you picked a palette. Thank you for your support. Let me just tell y'all, man, like it is it just it I just can't even give enough gratitude. Um Cause I don't be knowing. I just be like, Lord, you could have never told me that this would be my path. You could have never told me that this is what was gonna happen. But when I really gave my life to the Lord, and this was in 2022, I just was like, well, whatever you want me to do, Lord, I'll do. Um, and it amazes me just to hear when y'all come at you like you're like, I'm a PK. It's like, man, what? And so that goes against probably everything. What I'm doing goes against everything that you've been taught, but it also speaks to the fact that you have a relationship with the Lord where he's allowing you to see that he's doing a new thing. And I'm grateful that he's using me to do that in his own way. It's different, it's unique, it's not like everybody else. I must have heard that word 17 times yesterday. And so I'm always grateful, right? Um, for the encouragement, because it's not the easiest road to walk, because I know it's like me going up against what traditional beliefs, what everybody thinks the Lord is supposed to be, and me coming in saying that ain't what God told me. And so, I don't expect everybody to be on board, and I'm good with that, because the people who the Lord wants me to encourage, he'll put them in my path. And so it's not. It's not. Okay, you better say it. And I don't even make them. And what you said about the Lord to let us do stuff, he will, because he gives us we have free will. He will put multiple paths before us, and you'll know, because between him and spirit and them, your ancestors, angels and spirit guides, they gonna show you, you can do it, and they gonna protect you even while you're there. But it's gonna be an experience that it may not be the best for you. We make those decisions, but we also have to experience those things because you learn something. I done went down many paths. As Chris Curls, when I went, and I even looked at going back down the path again and asking. I just asked the Lord the other day. The fact that you were saying this is a confirmation for me. This is why I love y'all so much, because y'all be giving me confirmation. I asked the Lord, I cannot make this up. I asked the Lord just yesterday. I was like, well, Lord, am I supposed to be doing something with this insurance license? I have an insurance license for the state of California, and I have one in another one of them states over there as well, South Carolina maybe. And so because I got licensed over there. And Chris Curls was with me when I went down this journey and got this insurance license. And so I was like, well, Lord, am I supposed to be doing something with this? Because it's time for me to renew it in October. And the fact that you literally just said to me that sometimes I cannot make it up. Sometimes we'll go do something that is something a thought that we had, but it wasn't from the Lord. It's a path that we chose that the Lord didn't have nothing to do with. Message further lets me know, like, no, because he never told me to go do that. Because I was ready to go say, well, maybe I need to pick it up or do something with it. And the Lord, and so this is a confirmation for me. Like, I didn't tell you to go do that then. You went and did it. It didn't work out. I've never used the license. And I just prayed about that yesterday. Kid you not. I was like, well, maybe I need to go pick this up and do something with it. And then the Lord was like, I ain't tell you to do it the first time. So think, be still. I'm trying to test. So I just be like, okay, Lord. And so shortly thereafter that, after I asked him about that, I ended up creating the memberships instead of, and I was just like, well, okay, Lord, like, I'm gonna just do what you tell me to do. He's like, because that is from me. And so you so right. And I kid you not, like, you can ask the Lord for an answer, and he'll use whoever he needs to use. Message, he'll use whoever he needs to use to make, like, no, that's not it. And it was just because I was like, I ain't gonna be happy with that. He was like, I know. So why you gonna go back down a path that don't make you happy? And so I just be like, okay, Lord. So I just sit. So what did he do? He's opened up horizons, doing stuff like this. Because one thing I know is, like, y'all, I tell y'all this all the time. This a whole TV show for me. In my head, we doing segments. In my head, we like, it's segments to this, a 2-hour show. He's preparing me to do a 2-hour live where I'm doing this in front of people in a group setting. So he's like, if that's what you love to do, why would you stop doing what you love? And so that's just how we follow our path. So thank you for that. Um, The thing about it is, you always, you wherever, whatever you need to receive, the Lord will make sure you're able to get the message. Some people ain't here every day. I don't it don't what it Because that message may not be for you. So that's the way I look at it. You may not, and sometimes some people go back and watch it on YouTube, and sometimes they don't. Every message ain't for you. Every message, you can always get something out of the message, but if you miss it, okay, that may not have been the message you need to receive that day. And if you need to receive it, then you just go back and watch it. And so, whatever you need to hear, the Lord will make sure you find a way to hear it. And that's just the way I be on that. Like, child, don't worry about it. It might not be nothing in there for you right this moment, but if it may come a time where it comes up at a later time, like, man, I need to go watch that message. I got to go rewatch Focused, or you know what I'm saying. So that's just the way the Lord works. He just be like, man, everything you don't need, maybe you don't need it right now. Maybe it's not right now. Maybe it's for later, or maybe it's for never. You just never know. You just never know. So I'm just grateful for the support. Absolutely. I'm just grateful for the support. Thank you, dear Swan. Thank you, honey Bunny. So thank you for coming up. Thank you for your testimony, y'all. I'm so excited to start doing this. I'm gonna be pulling up 2 or 3 of y'all on the daily. So y'all get ready to come up and just give your testimony, give your reflection after the message. I think it's a great idea. It's inspiring to me. So thank you for sharing. Thank you for your encouragement. Love you, dearest one. Um, Man, this is the look. This gonna be the motivational reflection or something. I don't know. Y'all know I be coming up with stuff, and I just be so grateful for y'all because I know it's like 2 hours, and some of y'all rock from the very beginning, and I'm so grateful for that. That's it, y'all. That is it. I wanted to test it and see how it was gonna go today, to see how I was gonna incorporate the different aspects of like calling people up, and you know what I'm saying? Just doing what we're doing now. And so we kind of like we get started in the beginning of the day. For I can tell y'all some, like I can start giving, that's something that I told y'all. Instead of emailing me a question, I'm gonna just pull you up, and there are gonna be multiple people. Like maybe you come up on Tuesday and be like, man, I just need some help with this. I need some guidance with this. Like, and instead of me doing personal readings, because y'all know I do coaching sessions, of course, you can do on my website. Um, but you can just come up, because if you're going through it, somebody else probably needs an answer to it as well. So come on, bars. And so in the mornings when we do coffee and community, that will be an opportunity for some of you to ask those questions, and we'll just kind of work it into the message and see how we can help you to get an answer, get some clarification on something that you need to know. Okay, so that's it, y'all. That's it. Look, Carrie Chandler, I want to say this real quick. I'm not always here because it's nearly 2 a.m. Shout out for joining, even joining, because that's 2 a.m. in the morning. So thank you so much. I'm talking about, you better say for real, for real. God be moving for real, y'all. Like, I just can't even make it up. Um, I'm just grateful that he's allowing me to show y'all this journey and just how he's developing me on so many levels, and that it's encouraging you in your own growth and your own development, you moving into your new cycles and seasons. It's a beautiful thing, y'all. God be moving for real. He really do. When he say he finna make moves, he finna make moves, and it just be like that. And all I do is I be like, okay, Lord. At this stage in life, when the Lord tell me to do something, I'd be like, okay, I'm past the stage of like, are you sure? I just do what the Lord tells me to do, and then I'm done with it. And I just be like, okay, if the Lord said to do it, then it's time for me to do it, and then the rest, He just makes it fall in place. He just made. I'm talking about big, big, and so I appreciate it. I'm grateful for it. Um, it's just, it's just a blessing, and I'm just grateful that he's using me, and I'll be grateful for the confirmations. I hadn't gone back and watched any of the messages in like the last week or so, but this was a beautiful message. All of them are, but there are some that just stick out, and I just be like, oh my gosh, like, it'd be crazy, y'all, the way the Lord just be working. And it's a gift. 6 of Pentacles on the cut. Can't make it up. 3 of Pentacles, 6 of Pentacles. And I just be grateful. I'm grateful. That really be all I have. So that's it, y'all. That's all I got. Y'all get in the TU community. And like I said, as soon as someone signs up for the weekly TU coaching calls. Then I'll start doing the weekly community coaching, clarity coaching. So y'all make sure that y'all sign up for that. If you want to do personals, then of course you can sign up and become diamond status. Okay, diamond status. You can do both of those on my website. A lot's coming, y'all. A lot's coming. And I told the Lord that I was just like, man, I felt like I had a lot going on. He said, you do, but I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't feel like I can't handle it. Even though it's a lot going on, it's like, man, I don't feel overwhelmed. It's like he tells me something to do and I just run with it. Okay. So y'all, that's it. That's all I got. Hydrate your soul and things, drink your water, say your gratitude. Thank y'all so much for all the likes, the shares, the comments, the subscribes, the love, the energy. I'm so truly grateful. Thank y'all for tapping in. That's that multiple streams of income. Y'all, can I just say 10, 10, 10? I, I just was shuffling 10, 10, 10. He's doing away with the old, y'all. This is stepping into your destiny. The 10 of Swords is a card of endings. It is the period at the end of the sentence. And a lot of us were in this season of letting go. We're stepping into our purpose, stepping into our destiny, and we're creating new wealth, new opportunities, new beginnings, new abundance with the 10 of Pentacles, multiple streams of income. That's how the 10, 10, 10. Telling y'all, it's the end. It's the old is out with the old and in with the new. And this is expansion. Time to pivot, changing your fortunes. We received that. Told you he doing big things. 10, 10, 10. So believe it. And on the world on the cut. So thank y'all so much for allowing me to pour into you today. I'm so truly grateful. Thank you for those of you who came up and shared your testimony with us. I'm so truly grateful. That's it, y'all. That's all I got. Go be great and amazing. Do great and amazing things. And I will see y'all in the morning. I love y'all in real life. Okay. Go do great things today. Love y'all. Bye, y'all.